Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hosea Kamau. I'm a Forex trader and also the founder of Forex Champions Institute. So, Forex Champion Institute, it is an institute that is dedicated in teaching you on what to trade, when to trade, and where to trade. So, I would like to officially welcome you to this video. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about the difference between a sell limit and a sell stop. In my previous video, I talked about the difference between a buy limit and a buy stop. So I would like also to explain to you what's the difference between a sell limit and a sell stop. And without wasting time, I'd like us just to jump into the video of today. So let us start off with a sell limit. So in my previous video, I talked about what is a limit, but I can also go through it again. So a limit order is an order to buy or to sell a stock at a specific price or at a better price. So when it comes down to a sell limit, we say that a sell limit order is an order placed above the current market price. And I'll be explaining also in the graph that I've made here, and I will also be explaining on the real graph, that is the forex graph that is usually traded. So let me explain what a sell limit is when it comes to the real graph. I mean to when it comes to forex, sorry. So, for example, so this is an example of how markets are moving. So, let's say we have got a market that is moving towards the outside, and then when it reaches a particular level, it decides to create a breakout. You can see that this is a clear breakout to the downside. This is a clear sign that the market wants to change the direction in which it is moving. And as you can see at this position, it makes a breakout, moves below here, creates a point of support from the previous low here. So you can see that it has created a point of support, moves to the upside to this point of resistance, and then breaks this point of support to move to this other side. Because it has always been the characteristic of market that whenever they create a breakout out of a point of support, they must also move to that previous point of support to make it to become a point of resistance before moving further to the downside. So you can have this low, and you can see this is a lower high. So when the current market are at this position, and you know for sure that since they have broken out below this point of support, when the market are at this position, it is a clear sign that they are going to still move to this point of that was previously point of support. They are going to move to this point here to make it to become a point of resistance. So when the current market price is at this position, you are supposed to put in your sell limit at this position here. This will help you in that when the market move from this position to get into this position, automatically you're going to be placed in that trade. And when they rise up to this position and further move to further to the downside, you'll be able to make profit. Remember, the sell limit helps you that it is not a must for you to stay on the charts for you to get into a trade. It just wants you to place that sell limit and continue doing the things that you are doing, without waiting for the market to reach this position. Well, when they are at this position, and automatically you're going to get into that trade and you will be able to make some cash out of that trade. So that is it for sell limit. So like us to go to what is a sell stop. So a sell stop order is entered at a stop price below the current market price. So if you have seen the difference, you can see here we usually place the sell limit order above the current market price, but when it comes to the sell stop, you must always place it below. It must always be below the current market price. So this is also a chart like the previous that you have had, where you can see that here you have got a clear breakout. So whenever you see a clear breakout and then there's a creation of a point of support, so this can be a very good point of support here. Whenever you see that there's a new creation of a point of support, automatically it shows that the markets will move above this point of resistance, for the market to later on move further to the downside and create low lows before moving further to the upside to create low highs. So when the current market has touched this point of support and moves to the upside, this is a clear indication that they are preparing itself to move further to the downside. So it is not a must for you to wait until the market reaches this position for you to get in, but you can just put in a sell stop order. This means that a sell stop order will ensure that when the market moves from this position and makes a breakout to the downside to this position, automatically you are going to get into the market with a sell trade. So I'd like us now to move to the real markets now, so that you can be able to see what the real market have for us. So I'll be just be giving two examples. That is the example when it comes to let me give first of all, let me start with the NAS 100. So as we all know, as we all can see here, we have got this pattern here. So this is a weekend, the market are closed. That's why you're seeing that the markets are not moving. So you can see, but you can see that there is a downward movement when it comes to NAS 100. And you can see that the markets are preparing themselves to move to this side here. So as you can see, I've placed in a short position. This short position, it is like a sell order, that when the market, after touching this point of resistance, they are going to move further to the downside to this level, and automatically when they get to this level, I'm going to get into this market. And as the market will be going further to the downside to also touch this trend line here, I'll be able to make a profit out of it, because currently you can see that the markets are moving in between these two trend lines that are here. So that is it when it comes to the sell stop. So let me talk about the sell limit, and I'm going to use the example of AUD USD. So let me explain using the AUD USD. So currently, as you can see, the markets are at this position. And as I said earlier, you can see that the markets are closed at this time because it is in the weekend. So as you can see, the markets are currently at this position. But when the market rises up, this is the prediction that I have, that the markets are going to rise up to this position before breaking this point of support and further moving the downside. That's why you can see that I've placed a sell limit at this position. So a sell limit will help me that when markets move out of this position further to the upside, automatically I'm going to be placed in this trade. And when the market will be moving to the downside, I will be able to make a profit out of it. So I hope the video was helpful and it was educative. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share this content to some of your friends and also family members that are interested to trade in the market or in Forex. And you have got also our WhatsApp group. The link is in the description space below this video. We have got a Telegram group whose description is also in the description space below this video. You can follow us on Instagram. You can also follow us on Facebook. The link are in the description space below this video. Do have a wonderful weekend. And as you begin trading, and for those who have already begun trading, may the pips always be with you. Thank you.